The SmartFish method is made up of learn to swim and learn to swim better. We're going to be talking about primary school grades, beginning with SmartFish grade 1. In this grade, the goal is to teach your child to submerge and swim from one place to another. We also do things like tummy time and bobbing and floaties and Humpty Dumpty. Back floating does not have to be taught first, but eventually we introduce all our students in this grade to the position and the idea that this is a form of breath recovery. And actually, infants and newborns are better off starting with the back float. Here's a nice video of how we floated a 1-month-old baby on a yoga mat. Notice the clever way that we folded the yoga mat. The students and the babies need to understand that in the water you lie horizontally. Doing tummy time on the castle is perfect for this age group. It's great, isn't it? Another valuable activity that can be introduced is rolling over into the back float without actually being submerged. We have specific ways to teach it. This is a demonstration of how to teach parents to use the sandwich hold. It is an easy way to introduce rollovers into a back float when launching from the table castle or the wall. Sea otter is a SmartFish grade 2 skill describing independent rollover into independent back floating. Beginner sea otter means they can roll over while submerged with minimal assistance. Above water practice, as seen here, is called Introduction to Sea Otter.
1, 2.
When not instructed on the details for teaching rollover, parents typically tend to hold their babies in this fashion. Notice that mommy is holding her baby in such a way that her right arm ends up crossing over her baby's body. On top, daddy is rolling his baby directly into his chest. Right now, these infants are cooperative and not likely to reach and grab their parents' arms and body. As they grow up, the correct hold helps to prevent that and will make it easier to teach them to do the rollover more naturally. Now the reason why it matters how you hold them is that when you actually go underwater, it's going to make a difference. So you want to hold them above the water the same way you would if you're going to take them under. So it's like this. If you want to just watch me first, like that.
Okay.
Okay, so that if I do go under, it's going to be exactly the same way. And I'm letting her fall, and then I roll her like that. So let's do it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Fall and roll.
Good job.
Okay, now I'll videotape you doing it, Mommy.
2.
Oh, synchronized. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So we can do, we'll sing Pop Goes the Weasel this time.
Okay.
After it, and we get them up on pop. Well, first we'll do fishes in the ocean. Fishes in the ocean, fishes in the sea. We all jump in on 1, 2, 3. Roll over. Here we go. Around and round the cobbler's bench, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey thought it was all in fun. Pop goes the weasel. Got it. Okay, let's do that again. Fishes in the ocean, fishes in the sea. We all jump in on 1, 2, 3. Around and round the cobbler's bench, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey thought it was all in fun. Pop goes the weasel. Yay! Good job, you guys. Okay. Another fun activity that can be taught without having to go underwater is motorboat kicking. They can use kick mats, floating devices, inner tubes, puddle jumpers, anything to make it air-free and fun to kick around and move in the pool. When they can control the water and move about freely, balance, they learn that they can be in control. This translates into less fear, more fun. If a child is completely supervised, it's healthy for them to hang out and balance in floaties. When you use the fins on their feet, it helps them balance like a tail on a kite. They're more likely to start kicking because they'll be aware of their feet, and any little bit of movement that they make with their fins on will create power, which will reward them for kicking.
It takes a while to learn to love floaties. You have to make it part of their lesson to teach them to love floaties and to be independent in them until they're able to do it by themselves. And then you can make it something they do after their lesson. Don't take your next student while that's happening. Find another teacher to work with them while you take your next student. Or next time, make floaty time part of the lesson. But now he loves it, and so I don't have to make it part of his lesson. I can teach him seriously until the minute his lesson's over, and then I can put floaties on him, and I don't have to waste any time in his lesson working on his attitude, because this helps him. I don't ever want kids to bob in floaties without direct supervision from someone, either the parent on the deck or another teacher.
Runner. Tick, 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 tick. There you go, good job. Keep kicking. Tick, tick, tick. Tick, tick, tick.